All right, and we're live, guys. Hey, what's going on? My name is Creighton Piper. Do not have much time to do this live stream, but I just want to talk about a couple things here real quick. I work the night shift. I got to go in, and I have to be there in 2.5 hours. I have a lot of things to do between now and then. But let's talk about the market. I don't know if anyone was up late last night following it, but we started this uptrend late last night, maybe around midnight or so. We just surpassed the $4,000 mark, and looks like the high there was about 4,085. And now we have fallen back down to the 50-day moving average that has been pretty important over the last couple of days, and we hover there just now. So it looks like we were not able to hold the $4,000 threshold. Now we are down around 39.50, and we've been stable there for about the past 5 minutes. So, I mean, there was a sell-off. We're looking at the 30-minute breakdown right here. That's a pretty good sell-off. A pretty good sell-off from our high of, I guess it's more of 4,090, all the way down to now 39, showing 39.20s over here at Bittrex. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy there between the programs. But, so right now we're still trying to figure out whether or not we're going to be able to bypass that threshold. If we do not, where's my chart? If we do not, I mean, I don't think we're going to have to worry about the 100-day moving average there, but certainly if we do, I don't think we'll fall underneath it. So yeah, there's a lot of positive news in the headlines right now. Ethereum, what's it called? Byzantium, part one of the Ethereum hard fork that is impending is going to go live today on the testnet late in the day, and there's a lot of positive sentiment that goes along with that. So I think that is the reason for the uptrend here. Now, Ethereum at one point was up like 17%, and I mean we're still up pretty close to today's high. The percentage just has to do with where the price was 24 hours ago. But I think the high was like 293, 294. Now we're just under 290, and Bitcoin's just under 4,000. But still looking very good on the day. Ethereum is outpacing Bitcoin. I've said several times, most of my holdings are Ethereum. I thought from the get-go that it was really going to start taking some of Bitcoin's market cap there, and it just didn't happen. I was wrong, but today at least we're looking pretty good, up 8.5% for Ethereum, whereas Bitcoin is up less than 5. So hopefully that bet will start to pay off. Let's take a look at the all right, IOTA, that was my top pick for altcoins, and it is now up 14%, even outpacing Ethereum. IOTA looking very, very strong, coming off of its recent low. I talked about Tangle, its proof system. It is very, very promising, and I think hard to replicate. Even Purecoin is coming back up. Look at that, up 13%, keeping pace with IOTA. Very interesting. Everything is green today. Everything is up for the most part. Looking very strong. So I just got off the line. I had to sit down. It was not a formal interview, but we did speak with the founders of Ivarium. More to follow on that. We're still formally evaluating the program and making sure that we really want to run with this. But it sounds very promising, and there are some recent developments on their end that we're waiting. The verdict is out. We're waiting to get the final word. Then we'll go ahead with the interview. But I have done a ton of research. This is like about 1/10 of the notes. I have most of it filed electronically, but a lot of hype, a lot of circulation, positive circulation with that. But I want to make sure that we fully vet it and that it is going to be a solid program before we really start talking about it. What else in the news? Really, that's it. Just to excuse me, I've been losing my voice for the last couple of days doing all the streaming. But I really just wanted to cover the price action that we have seen here over the past couple of days. I was calling for 5,000 Bitcoin by the end of the month, and now it's looking like we might not have to wait until the end of the month. That gives us 12 days, 30 days, half September. Okay, so that gives us 13 days to reach that mark, and we just exceeded 4,000 today. We are off that high, but certainly the trend is good. I mean, look at that. Massively up. We consolidated there, and now we're on the way back up again. So I think there will be some consolidation here below the 50-day moving average. It does not look like there's going to be much of a pullback, as we are consolidating. We're holding right there, just under it. So we'll continue to gather some more upward support there, and then we'll be looking at conquering the 21-day moving average. That moving average is up since last night. Now we're just above 4,200. So once we conquer that $4,000 threshold, we'll look to the 21-day moving average. I'm sure we're going to consolidate there, and then we're going to continue upwards. So it might be this week. It might be just a couple days before we revisit $5,000. And like I've said before, I'll go ahead and reiterate. I would recommend taking some of your investment if you manage to get in here at the bottom or even anywhere under $4,000. If we do hit 5,000, I'm going to be selling at least half of my position. Long term, we're still going to be looking at profits. All right, I'm not worried about the price of Bitcoin long term. However, near term, there's probably going to be another pullback off of $5,000. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these people that have acquired positions throughout the past couple of weeks, they're going to start selling off and they're going to start bashing Bitcoin all over again, right? You might see China start to headline in the news again, especially as we approach the end of September and some more of these exchanges actually start shutting down and these users liquidate their funds and move to other exchanges. I think there are going to be some more negative headlines, and it's going to be purposeful. The reason will be to shove the price back down, probably near the 4,000. I don't think we're going to pull back to 3,000 again, but maybe back to 4,000. It's going to be purposeful. It's going to be profit driven, and I think it's going to be a good idea to get out at 5,000 again. At least that's my intent. Hopefully, my work schedule will permit me to do that. When I'm at work, I don't have access to computers where I can log in all these programs, but we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully we flirt with 10,000 by the end of the year. But by the end of the month, I want to see 5,000. I want to take some of these profits and realize them. That's all I have for today. It's now 12:30. I've got to get ready for work. Thank you guys for tuning in. For anyone that is here, as always, I'm wishing you good health and good fortune. As a matter of fact, I'm about to go for a run before I go out to work. You guys should do something like that too. Go for a run, do some cardio, do some push-ups, something. Yeah, peace out. Have a good day.